Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you've had a lovely weekend. I mean, we're not that far into Monday. I've been up for hours and hours and hours. I got back late last night from my birthday stay in Cornwall with some family. Had an amazing time. But as soon as I woke up, I was like, I'm not going back to sleep. Let's just get going. So I've cleaned the house. Well, partially cleaned the house. I've got the laundry on the go. I've got breakfast, which has just popped off in the air fryer. So as soon as I've done this, I'll devour that. Gigi's just fed up with me already, because I'm literally just running around the house like a lunatic trying to clean up. I'll show you what she's up to. Yeah, that's her buried underneath that blanket. I did tidy that sofa up twice, but you know, I give up with that. I'm here to talk about an unpopular decision, and that is I DNF this book. Now, this is not to put anyone off, because the concept of this book is insane. So if you're into like sci-fi, you will absolutely love this. If I struggle with someone's language, like style of language or writing, it really is hard for me to stick around. Yeah, that's where I got with this book. So I got to page around 200 and I was like, Sean, you haven't enjoyed the majority of this, at least 75% of it, so just put it down and leave it. So I am going to do that. I've got the whole series here, so I'm going to whack this all on Vinted, because I am not going to continue with it. I don't see the point. So what I loved about this book is you're on Mars, and I won't say anything that will give anything away. This is all just references from the blurb. So it says the Reds are humanity's last hope. Now, what they are on Mars to do is to extract lots of dangerous elements away from the planet to make it more a place where humans actually can live. That's what they're led to believe. That's what their purpose is, and that's what they think their purpose is. However, that's incorrect. Darrow, the main character, finds out that is a complete lie. There is then like a hierarchy of colours, so you've obviously got gold being like the elitist, and then it goes down to different colours, with red being quite low. Now, I thought that was amazing. I like that concept. His personal story to begin with is it's quite haunting, with what happens to one of his family members. It went really quick. They brushed by this so quick. I really wanted to stay, and if the whole of book one was him like doing the drilling and getting to know his family, I felt really rushed, and we got straight into him trying to infiltrate a different colour and class system. It just felt really disjointed for me. I loved EO. There wasn't much of her. It just happens far too quickly for me. I wish we just sat in one location for a lot longer, and then there's a bit more plotting and planning. That's just my personal preference. But I just couldn't get into it. I really couldn't get into it. I started to enjoy bits of the book. I thought this was it. This is going to change my momentum with the book. However, it just then fell flat again. If I struggle with some pronunciations in books, and this is on me, this is not the author obviously, then I really struggle, because I can't just bypass something and just give it a really random name. I have to stop. And over in my mind, I'm trying to go over this name 3 or 4 times, and it's really irritating. So there's that a few times. Yeah, like I said, the language style, the writing style, it just wasn't for me, unfortunately. I've heard amazing things, so please don't let my review put you off. I think this has got like 800 and something thousand reviews on Goodreads, and it's still over 4 point something stars. So I'm just like the odd one out, basically. But I've got lots more books, as you can see behind me, to enjoy, and I know I would have really struggled and been put in a massive slump if I tried to persevere to the end. So yeah, I'm going to put this whole series on Vinted, so if anybody wants it. I think there is another book out, but I bought it obviously with 5, so I'll put that on there. The first one I've obviously read like 200 pages, and the rest are untouched. But yeah, you can't run them all, unfortunately. But I'm reading Stephen King at the moment. I literally read about 3 pages last night and fell asleep. Misery. That's for my mid-month book club this Friday. So I am going to, as soon as I log off here, eat my breakfast, and I'm going to start doing some reading to get through the pages on that. But yeah, hopefully I'll be around a lot more now things have started to settle down with like my holidays and stuff. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you all soon on my reading sprints. Let me know what you thought about Red Rising, because I know the majority of you absolutely loved it, but just couldn't do it. Not to me this time, but yeah, sending lots of love. Hopefully I'll catch you on a reading session soon, and have an amazing week, everybody.